Mr. Chairman, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor and privilege for me to attend and address today this important summit on climate change here in the beautiful city of Copenhagen. I avail this opportunity to extend my profound gratitude to the Queen of Denmark and Her Majesty Government for the excellent organization of this summit and the great hospitality it offered to our delegations and this very Danish weather. Climate change poses a serious threat to our planet, while it constitutes at the same time a complex issue that needed to be resolved by determination and efficiency. Although it releases 5 times less greenhouse gas per capita than any developed country, Albania has also started to face the consequences of climate change, especially in its Adriatic coastal area. Albania is determined to fulfill the obligations stemming from UNFCCC and Kyoto Protocol. The government of Albania has integrated into its own national development strategy the principle of sustainable development and promotion of green technologies with a view to have a free carbon economy. Likewise, in our development policy, we are adhering to the principles act locally and think globally. Ladies and gentlemen, my government goal is to turn Albania into a small green energy superpower producer in the region. My country's energy sources, energy consumption till now 95% comes from hydropower. Water potentials are enormous. It's yet more than 2/3 to be exploited. In this context, we plan to build around 440 new hydropower stations, altogether more than 20 billion kilowatt-hour capacity. Around 130 contracts are signed. Companies from all over the world are working in my country. Recession and crisis has slowed down the financial flows to them. I kindly ask your country's financial institutions and international institutions to help this company continue their work. It will be highly profitable for Albania, but for all the region. My country has the highest average altitude in Europe and a very long coast, large wind platforms. We are trying to encourage also wind farms and wind energy production. Till now, more than 2,000 megawatts are licensed. Many thousand others are under studies. Altogether, hydropower, wind, biomass, more than €5 billion contracts are signed as concessionary. I hope that from this summit, financial institutions will get encouraged to prioritize financing such projects. Ladies and gentlemen, Albania is undergoing a new industrial revolution because its previous industry, because of its old technology, was proved to be a failure. We remain very committed to go green in this new industrial area for my country. On the other hand, almost 2/3 of the country is covered by forest pastures with the highest biodiversity in Europe, we remain very committed in a program of forestations of all area deforested during the last 5 decades, as well as promoting the ecotourism in these areas. Being in the process of EU integration, Albania's entire industrial development and economic activity is proceeding under cautious legal rules in harmony with the EU standards of environment. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, a country affected by climate change, Albania is both interested and willing to contribute into finding the best solutions for all the issues under discussion pertaining to climate change and environment protection. We believe that this summit must find ways to put forward new emission reduction targets, as well as provide answers to some of the issues raised during the implementation of Kyoto Protocol, such as the establishment of a system designed to monitor the implementation of obligation for CO2 emission reductions by major producers and other countries, the establishment of a system of financial contributions and transfer of clean technologies to developing and less developed countries. Once again, I would like to assure you that Albania will be ready to contribute into restraining the effects of climate change and into materializing the decisions of this summit. Thank you for attention.
I'd like to thank